Hi everybody, in this video we're going to take you on a tour through the School of Exercise and Nutrition's Food Innovation and Food Science Laboratory. So in this space you'll be completing units such as food fundamentals, product development and processing, food manufacturing and process innovation, as well as the dietetics units as well. Before entering this laboratory, same with all of our other spaces, you'll be asked to swipe your student ID card into this tablet to check for the completion of HSN 010. So please bring your student ID, touch it to the back of this. If it comes up green, you've done it. If it's red, you'll need to leave the laboratory and complete it before you can come in. If you've completed it within 24 hours before your prep class, please bring a screenshot of your certificate that you get through the completion of the unit. So once you've successfully been checked for your safety unit completion, you'll be given a locker key by one of your demonstrators, and you can put all of your personal belongings in the lockers out the front of the laboratory. Once you've done that, come back into the space. Again, you need to be wearing the appropriate PPE. So for this space, you need closed-toed shoes, you need to have your hair tied back, and you'll grab a lab coat from the rack. This rack will either be sitting here or just outside next to the lockers. Once you've got your lab coat on, come over to the hand washing station. So this is a little bit different. We're using an e-water system, and to turn it on, just hit that button, and you'll see there's arrows either pointing to cleaning or sanitising. You need to start washing your hands with the cleaning for the appropriate amount of time, like so, and then switch over to the sanitising section as part of your final rinse. If you're the last person using the system, you can either press the button again to turn it off, or there's a little sensor here, which if you hold your hand there for a few seconds, it will eventually turn off after flushing through the membranes. There's then paper towel over here, in case you can dry your hands, and then move to one of the benches around the room and await further instructions from your demonstrator. So when you arrive at your workstation, you'll find that everything you need is provided here for you. You have a stove, an oven. That's a burns risk, so just be careful, make sure you're using the appropriate oven mitts when required, and just be aware of your sleeves over any open flames. In your workstations you also have things like sharp knives. Just be really careful around any sharp knives, particularly when doing your dishes and washing them in the sinks. Try and use the brush rather than using a sponge on any sharp items. That also goes for if you were to use something like the RoboCoop, the food processor. These blades are very sharp and can do a fair bit of damage, so never leave these sitting in the sink with soapy water. Make sure that you're watching where it's going and everybody who is around the area is aware of where they are. You also have all of your mixing bowls, cake tins, casserole dishes, and all of your pots and pans down in this drawer here. On this side, you'll have a range of different things from trays to chopping boards. One thing just to be really wary of, your red boards are used for your meat and your white boards are for your vegetables. Make sure you don't get those mixed up because there can be cross-contamination, and we don't want anyone getting sick by cutting their vegetables on a red chopping board that's had chicken on it. So once you've finished at your workstation and it's time to clean up, make sure that you use the appropriate e-water cleaner and sanitizer to clean down all of your benches and any areas where there's been food product. Okay, so in an effort to be as environmentally friendly as possible, we've got 5 different waste streams within this laboratory. So we've got your general rubbish and recycle. We have a broken glass discard. We've got food recycling. Anything can go in there from meat, poultry, dairy to vegetables, that's fine. And we also have a soft plastics disposal in here. So if you're ever unsure about what can go into which waste stream, just ask one of the demonstrators and they'll be able to help you. So in some units, such as the sensory evaluation of food, you may be required to use the sensory space out the back of this primary laboratory. So we'll just go for a quick walk through there and we'll show you our prep space as well as the sensory booths. So this is our preparation space here, and then through this door are our sensory booths. Okay, so lastly, in the event that you need to evacuate, if instructed by your demonstrators or you hear the alarms going off overhead, please head out these doors and then down the stairs to your left and follow the stairs outside onto Bennetts Wood Oval.